Hi, my name is Shaya. I'm Queerflöte. I am a graduate of the University of Oregon, studying with Molly Barth, and from the New York University, studying with artist faculty Robert Dick. This recital will be my premiere debut as Queerflöte. This recital has been a thought worm for about 4 years now. I've wanted to do something that synthesizes my love of feminism and politics and my interest in being involved in those topics on a larger scale besides just Facebook and my own friend groups, and my love of performance and the flute, trying to figure out how to put those two things together cohesively. So this recital is based on themes of racism, xenophobia, the current political climate that's happening in America right now. Trump and the wall, it's not something that's happened in a vacuum. The refugee crisis is not something that happened in a vacuum, and I want to explore these topics and America's involvement. Flute is commonly known as a beautiful instrument, and it's one of the most tiring expressions, I think, for me as a flutist, that I would like to create something that is meaningful, is when people tell me that, oh, that's so pretty. It's not that it's offensive necessarily, it's just the flute is so much more than a pretty instrument. It's capable of so much depth, and a depth of tone and timbre and expression, rather than just being solely pretty. I really wanted to do a recital that was mostly my own music and projects, as well as people of color and other queer people, women composers, and in the future I hope to do more of the same. Two of the pieces I've not written. They're by Japanese composers. One is about Hiroshima and the bombings that happened during World War II, and the other is by a composer, Takamitsu is his name, and it's about seeing ghosts. And the rest of the pieces performed on this recital are my own pieces that I've composed through a program called Maxim SP. This recital is part of a larger project I'm hoping to start. I was given a grant by the Friends of Flutist organization to go to the National Flute Association convention in August. And there I'll be working for the Flute Center of New York. I'll be organizing a couple things. It's still kind of, in the air, but I'm hoping to have a brunch or a coffee session with flutists of color, queer flutists, and get us all talking about things that affect us in our daily lives, about jobs and things that we're interested in, to start a network for all of us. And later on in the project, I'm hoping to maybe have a newsletter, have a concert series, and start a real web presence for all of us, a place for us to connect. I'd also like to give a shout out to Professor Patricia Nagel in Paris. She really helped me through somewhat of an existential crisis, and I'm just going to give off a piece of her advice that really helped me from her. Be happy.